Hello love, today we talk about history. Now, there are many great historical figures, but today we're going to talk about the one that puts me to shame the most. Joan of Arc, or how the French called her, Jeanne d'Arc, which sounds like a Sith Lord name, and that's the one I'm gonna go for. Jeanne d'Arc was a peasant girl living in France during the 100 Years' War. One day, she heard a voice from God telling her that she will lead the French armies to victory. I presume she heard that in French, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense. Then, she did the normal human thing of doing what the voices in her head tell her to do, and went to the French king to tell him about her visions or voices. I'm not sure if there was a video or was it just an audio file, but she told him all about it. Now the king was very happy that God was actually on his side, so he gave her a horse and an armor. But once Jeanne figured out that she's not gonna get an army, she went to get one for herself. She went to the ancient French name I cannot pronounce city, which was under siege, inspired the men, and they broke out and defeated the English. And that was basically her life for the next 2 years. Go place, inspire men, beat up English. Wow, what a life. If that's not doing God's work, I mean more than just legal trouble. But all good things must come to an end. When she was captured by the English at the battle of I cannot pronounce this place to save my life. Now of course, the English saw this girl and thought to themselves, Jeanne d'Arc, that sounds like a Sith Lord name. She must be a witch. But they said it in ancient English, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense, and they burned her at the stake for being a witch. My favorite part about Jeanne d'Arc, when she was burned at the stake, she was 19 years old. Write a comment below. What was the best thing you did at 19? The best thing I did when I was 19 was have a wank. Now, in my defense, I did hear voices in my head telling me to have a wank, and that's what I did. So it feels like me and Jeanne did the exact same thing, but I still feel a little bit embarrassed by this 19-year-old girl. In conclusion, Jeanne d'Arc can bend over the rock like a little bitch, and she can use such language which I cannot use on YouTube because I can't speak French. And now you know, if you haven't achieved your dreams by the time you reach 19, you're a failure. Come back next week when I will teach you how to live as a failure. Until then,